Do you know what today is? It's our anniversary. Anniversary. Hey, 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 everyone. Hey, hey, hey. It is your girl, Precious Williams, and today is a special day for 3 reasons. Number 1, happy birthday, Spelman College, founded on April 11th, 1881. Let me tell y'all something. I was a senior in high school at Beaumont High School, 3836 Natural Bridge in St. Louis, Missouri, when we saw Spelman College's president, Dr. Janetta Cole, and these 4 queens from Spelman College. And as I sat there watching them on Oprah's show, I knew that was the type of woman I wanted to become. I knew that. I knew I was supposed to go to Spelman. Did I know it was in Atlanta, Georgia? Nope. Did I know all that would happen when I got there? Nope. But let me tell you something. I was told by so many people I would never get into Spelman College. I didn't come from wealth. I didn't have a legacy, all of those sort of things. So why bother applying? And let me tell you how good God is, because he told me that is a school you're going to go to. And because this was 1996, 1997, I had no idea what I was in store for. I called Spelman, yes, and it was long distance back then, and got the bulletin was sent to me, and I studied that bulletin, that big, thick, cream-colored book. I slept with it underneath my pillow at night because I needed to feel like I'm going to be there. And what was I going to bring to Spelman College? Because I already knew it was a school for me. I knew that. I applied for every scholarship under the sun, every one, because I knew my grandparents could not afford that school. I knew that they couldn't get a loan. I knew all of that, and I wanted to ease that burden. But let me tell you something. Spelman is where I needed to be. I saw those women and I said, I want to look, sound, and act like them. I want to be a woman of distinction. I want to be something that St. Louis, Missouri is proud of. So sent that application off on my birthday, January 22nd, 1997. I was 18 years old. Had the audacity to keep calling as if I was guidance counselors and everything. I over-delivered on recommendations, on the personal statement, everything. Whatever they asked for, I tripled it because I knew what I was going up against. I'm going up against the best queens in this nation for a spot at Spelman College. Back then, I think it was 18,500. What? I'm looking back like, what? And that was a lot because, we're in the inner city of St. Louis, Missouri, right? Let me tell y'all something. I've never heard my granddaddy cry, but I remember my grandmother always brought me to school and took me home. But it was something weird this day. Got home and I heard my granddaddy crying, who is born on April 11th, 1929, Raymond Woodrow Williams. You see how the connection is? Dates are very specific to me. So when I tell y'all, I'm crying, I'm going to the kitchen thinking, what have I done? I'm about to get the lecture from hell. And all I saw was Spelman College stuff on the table. He told me, Queen Bee, sit down. I sat down, he pushed the letter. And it said, congratulations. And y'all don't know, when you've been told you will never get in, you don't measure up, you don't do these sort of things. And I'm looking at my grandparents and they're so proud, although they wanted me to stay in St. Louis. Y'all, at the end of my congratulatory letter was a note from Dr. Janetta B. Cole, sister president. And I just couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. And I started calling all these scholarship places and letting them know I got in. And I got all of those scholarships. But I also got a full scholarship to Spelman College. So imagine that. You're never going to get in. You're the smartest, you're the big fish in a small pond here in St. Louis. And to turn around with a full scholarship and still be getting all these other scholarships. It was meant for me to go to Spelman College. It was meant for me. I never thought I'd look like a Spelman woman. When I got to that campus, these queens embraced me for the pre-freshman summer science program. They loved on me. And I'm going to tell y'all something. To my Spelman sisters, those of you who were there when I was there from 1997 to 2001, those who preceded me, those who succeeded me, it was the best decision of my life. The best. When people told me to go to other schools, no, I'm going to Spelman. I'm going to become a Spelman woman. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I'm from the show me state. So if you think you acting bad, you're going to have to show me. And I did that. And I graduated in 4 years, magna cum laude, Phi Beta Kappa, a degree in English and a minor in art history, pre-law, full scholarship to Georgetown University Law Center, Emory University School of Law, and I can keep going on. And I went on to Georgetown University Law Center. But that's a different story for a different day. To my Spelman sisters, to the Spelman queens, our princesses that are on campus right now, I want to thank you. Number one, you accepted me. You accepted me. And then gave me the most exceptional experience of my life. I grew to love myself when I was told I was nothing. To get hugs every day, walking up and down the campus. I stayed on campus all 4 years. All 4 years. HH Phi Beta, LLC 2, Morehouse James, and then LLC 2. When I tell you my room was 336. And then in my last semester at Spelman College in spring 2001, I became a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, Eta Kappa Chapter. I am 33HK01, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, the Dream Team, Rocky, Deep Impact, De La Soul 2. So I'm wearing red today because that's part of my branding colors because I'm the proud founder and CEO of the Perfect Pitch Group. When you see this red, you already know what it is. So I want to thank Spelman College for showing me what a woman actually looks like, sounds like, talks like. I want to thank you for being the leaders and showing the excellence that runs through our veins. I am proud to be a Spelman woman, and it may have taken me into my 40s to finally look like one in my mind, but I'm so thankful. Thank you to National Alumni Association of Spelman College. I'm a lifetime member. Do you hear me though? Lifetime member. So I want to thank my granddaddy who was born on April 11th, 1929 for connecting me to Spelman College, which was born on today, April 11th, 1881. I want to thank Spelman College for coming into existence. I want to thank y'all for the centuries of service to women who serve our whole school for Christ. And most importantly, for showing us and demonstrating what excellence looks like. Well, we're twice as good, 3 times as good. We were prepared to walk out there and act all the way up in business, philanthropy, finance, all of the major things. And I'm a part of that. So next month is my 25th reunion, Spelman College, class of 2001. We are the beacon lights of the world. Can you imagine how I feel as I think about my grandparents who didn't have to pay a dime, full scholarship, and trusted that Spelman would take me? To my professors who I came to and said, I feel dumb next to my Spelman sisters. And them telling me I am not. I may learn differently. Took me under their wings. I went to tutoring. They got into the Ethel Waddell Geethy Honors Program. You darn right I'm proud to be a Spelman woman. You darn right I'm proud that almost 30 years ago they made a decision to change my life, to change the trajectory of where I would be. I am a proud Spelman woman. Today is April 11, 2026. What has happened in these 25 years since I graduated? I am the proud founder and CEO of the Perfect Pitch Group. I am a 13-time national elevator pitch champion who raised almost $1 million for her company. I am the same queen who slayed on Shark Tank. I am the same queen whose clients slayed on Shark Tank. I am the same queen who's trained thousands first place winners, second and third thousands. I am the same queen who is showing small businesses how to move big. and how to get the clients, customers, investments, referrals that they are seeking. But what did it take? It took the entry into Spelman College to matriculate, to be around women who pulled up my big girl panties when I was scared. I want to thank my prophytes, my prophecies, fasheezes, my niesies. Thank you for accepting me in the Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated 8 to Kappa chapter. I am the proud 33 HK 101. And it is 2026. Five-time #1 best-selling author. Still from St. Louis, Missouri, but I live in New York. I'm flued out like an Instagram thotty to train and teach companies globally. My 6 book debuts in September, 10 years to the day I shot Shark Tank. When I tell you the glow up is real, this is what they expect. Excellence. This is what they expect to move in a room full of vultures and still make it. This is what Spelman College has taught me. Shout out to my granddaddy, Raymond Williams, the one who bankrolled the operation when I was a teenager, the one who always stood in place for me and said, you're going to make it. You are our golden child. Do you see how they're linked? Spelman College, my granddaddy, Raymond Woodrow Williams. And shout out to my grandmother, who I'm named after, Precious Dolores Williams. I am Precious Latanya Williams. And without y'all believing in me, without you driving me to school every day, without those home-cooked meals, without that love, that Leave It to Beaver lifestyle in the hood, without you all putting me out there, without you, grandma showing up at every speaking engagement I ever had, do you know this is my 31st year of speaking? Do you know the trials and tribulations that mean nothing today because of what Spelman has taught me? Shout out to my classmates. We are the beacon lights of the world. I am ever so thankful because y'all have taught me so many valuable lessons. So again, shout out to Spelman College. Shout out to Spelman College class of 2001. And y'all know we're going to get together next month and act all the way up in the city of Atlanta. Most importantly, I want to thank also Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated 8 to Kappa chapter for choosing me this month, 25 years ago. To my line sisters, you are perfection. You are divine. And you've made a difference in my life. To my prophecies, to my professors, to everyone on staff at Spelman College. Without you, we wouldn't be where we are. And so I'm so proud as I'm getting ready to do Pitch Review 3. Ask the Killer Pitch Master Live for the 3rd time. Did y'all hear that? Third time. So as I get prepared to do that, I just want to share with you all. This is 47. This is 47. I am Precious Williams. I'm not afraid of my gray hair. I'm not afraid to show you the doll is 47 and the glow up is what? Real. So this year is already beautiful. To my small businesses, this is why it's important to show love and to give back. I love you all from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my soul. And if this resonated with you all today, please let me know in the chat. If you're a Spelman woman, let me know. Without y'all, I wouldn't be where I am today. And that's why it's important. I'm a lifetime member. Don't play with me. And I am proud to be a Spelman woman. My name is Precious Williams, proud founder and CEO of the Perfect Pitch Group. And I definitely wanted to share this with you all before I go into Pitch Review 3 as the Killer Pitch Master Live that's happening at 1 o'clock Eastern today. And we're going in. I love you all. Shout out to Spelman College. Shout out to my granddaddy. Shout out to the English department at Spelman College. Shout out to all who've made this just beautiful. I love you all from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my soul. Someone was calling in, so I hope y'all can hear me. Hold on. I hope y'all can hear me. Someone was calling in, but I love you all, love you, love you. I love you all. Take care. It's Precious. Oh, wait. Donna, what's up? And look at you, Queen P. Not only you got in, but you got out and up. You better say that. Thank you, Donna. And then Susan. Yes, I love that. So I'll talk to y'all later. Let me finish up getting prepared for Pitch Review 3 as the Killer Pitch Master Live. Take care.